So what's the, I guess, fall camp been like for you?
It's been a good go for me. Really for the whole running back room. Everybody's perfected their craft over the summer. It's been really fun to watch everybody go out and do the things that they're capable of doing.
Where do you think you are on the depth chart?
I don't really know right now. It's really hard right now. Everybody competing at a high level, so it's really hard to call it for me. But it's going to be an exciting season for the running back room.
How does it change the dynamic that you have 5 guys and like there's no definitive number 1 or number 2? Like it's all up there for anyone to sort of grab it.
Yeah, I mean, I take it in as like excitement because everybody's capable of being the number 1 guy. But I mean, that's when you handle everything you have to handle individually. You know, everybody brings something different to the table. But I mean, we're not really competing for the number 1 spot. We're just competing for our room to get better.
What have you learned from watching David, like last year and this year?
A lot. That guy's unbelievable. I like the way he prepares for games. I try to like copy that, and the way he runs the ball is like you can't really explain that.
How often do you talk to him, if any? Can you text him or?
Like we don't keep in touch like much because he's in the NFL now. But like every chance he gets, we communicate.
What were your preparation habits like now? What are some of the things you maybe learned from him?
Like watching film, like really prepare you like more than you think. You know, being on top of plays. You know, we install and have to go out and run plays like 30 minutes later. So I really like dialed into that stuff.
Do you feel this is the best you feel?
Yes, it's the best I feel. I feel bigger, faster, stronger. You know, I'm not afraid to put my head down on anyone. You know, I feel really good this year.
How are they creating competition between you guys?
You can't really tell right now. You know, everybody's getting reps, everybody's doing, so it's like really hard to tell like where the competition is. We just know like, you know, like I said, we're just trying to get our room better.
You mentioned everybody kind of brings something different to the table. What's kind of, if you were to kind of give your synopsis of what you were as a player, what you bring to the table, what's the main thing?
I try to be all around because like with Sheldon is like one of the smartest ones in the room. We got a young guy like Brees. He's picking up on everything. I try to help him by like learning from Sheldon, you know. And we got Rory who go out there and put his heart out every day. And we got Croney. Croney, he's been here. He's an older guy. I try to learn as much as I can from him as well.
What was getting experience last year? Was that valuable for this year?
Yes, I kind of got my feet wet last year, so you know I know how to what to expect while I'm in games. You know, like it kind of slowed down for me getting my feet wet last year, and I think that's played a big role in going into this year as well.
Did that Baylor game give you some confidence too?
I've had confidence as soon as I got here, but scoring my first touchdown and things like that is like I gave me more confidence going into the season.
When you were in high school, did you say, okay, I'm going to Iowa State, I'm going to play right away, and I'm going to get a lot of the snaps?
It was a process of me getting here, but I did not think I was going to play right away. I wanted to, but you know, I trust Coach Kim and his whole entire staff, and whatever they thought was redshirting me was the best thing. I was all for it.
How much is facing quality D-line that you have and facing touch linebackers you have on your team help you as you prepare for playing other teams?
I feel like we got one of the best defenses in the country. So going against them guys every day is not only getting me better, it's getting the receivers better, it's getting the quarterbacks better, it's getting the offensive line better, it's getting the whole entire team better going against a defense like that. I really appreciate Coach Hickard and the whole staff for that. Them guys, they own something.
How's this 5-way competition going?
It's going really well. A lot of competition, a lot of guys getting great reps, so it's been really fun to see everyone compete this fall camp.
How's the dynamic been different, obviously, without David?
I think there's been a lot more of us having to grow up and kind of lead each other more, and not being able to lean on Dave to lead us and push us as much, but learn how to do that together. So that's kind of been how different.
What'd you learn from him last year? Watching him the last couple of years, actually.
Leadership, a lot of leadership. The work he put in day to day, in hours when people weren't up here watching. So, just how to lead everyone and, strain to get better every day, on the small things that, you could easily overlook.
What do you think about him now? I mean, I'm sure you've seen
I'm really excited for him and happy for him. I know all the work that he put in to get there, so it's definitely a blessing to see him doing that.
What did it do to you? Did it open your eyes?
Yeah, definitely a lot, and just seeing, that he's playing that well and that high at that level, you know, and that we had that in our room. So just trying to take what he taught us and, you know, keep it going.
How has the staff created competition among you guys in terms of whether it's putting different guys for the first team or whatever?
Oh, yeah, it's been that all camp. So, you know, different guys going with different groups, you know. So just whenever you're out there, just understanding that it doesn't matter what group you're with, just you got to compete. So.
How do you feel like the line is building to help you guys? It seems like they've progressively taken a step year by year, and maybe they're close to arriving a little bit, maybe?
Oh, yeah, our lines, you know, they're doing a super good job. You know, they've been working hard all summer, all fall, all spring. So, you know, I think they're gaining a lot of confidence, and I think that's a big thing for them. So, you know, I'm excited. You know, they do all the dirty work, and we wouldn't be, you know, us without them. So I'm really excited for the growth they've made.
In what ways is going against possibly the best defensive line in the Big 12?
You know, it's definitely good for us, you know, that our defense, you know, being as good as they are. It really, you know, Coach Campbell used iron sharpening iron. So, you know, just trying to better each other and get better every day, you know, and knowing that, you know, one day the defense might win, one day the offense might win. But just that competition bringing us closer together and getting better. You know?
Who's the defensive lineman that you just can't get by? Is there one? I mean, if you see him coming.
Ray's tough. Once Ray gets his hands on you, it's definitely tough to get away from him. It's like, man, get Ray away from me. So, you know, all our D linemen are good, but when I see Ray, I'm just like, oh man. So.
Where are you in your progression, just in the way you've been able to build on your skill set?
Where I'm at, I'm really trying to work on my leadership and understanding that how I practice is how I'm going to play. You know, so being able to play in some games and understanding kind of the speed of the game and, you know, kind of like the difference between practicing the games, just trying to hold myself to that level of how I practice. So.
Brees was here in the spring. I know you talked about him then. What have you seen growth-wise from him from spring ball to now almost through fall camp?
I think the main thing with Brees was his confidence, you know, and, you know, him coming in early and getting that spring in, you know, I've definitely seen, you know, his confidence go way up. You know, he's more comfortable, you know, in the offense and, you know, around us definitely. So, just confidence.
How would you describe Johnnie as a player and as a teammate?
I love Johnnie. So Johnnie as a player, Johnnie's like a do-it-all, you know. So you know, a lot of people look at me like, oh, he's small, but one of the stronger guys, you know, in our room. So and then personality-wise, like I love Johnnie. Like he cares about us, and you know, it kind of took him a while to trust people, but I think, you know, we all trust each other in our room, and you know, he's just a fun guy to be around. He gives us his all. He cares about us, so he's a great guy to be with.
What has the staff told you five that they want to see in terms of who they pick for the starter, or not even that, but who's going to get the carries? What you have to be able to do. So
they said, you know, they just want whoever is the most balanced, you know, who can block, catch, and run the ball. So, you know, and that's probably he's going to get the majority of the reps, or however coach wants to handle it, or if it'll be, you know, 2, 3, or 4 guys splitting it. So, you know, just who's shown to be the most balanced and, you know, make plays.